When the day had come, they were all together in one place, and suddenly from heaven there came a sound like the rush of a violent wind, and it filled the entire house where they were sitting. The wind of the Holy Spirit is with us now in this place as we gather to decide how we will move forward as United Methodists of the Great Plains. Our conferences each have a rich and unique past, and we will carry our gifts with us into our future. In his sermon for the 3 annual conference sessions this spring, Bishop Scott Jones mentioned strengths that he feels each conference will bring to the Great Plains. The Nebraska Conference, Jones said, has a sense of connectional joy. Conference members take pride in their identity as United Methodists and participate together in conference events and their mission shares. Nebraska's deep commitment to mission and justice is clear in the variety of programs and agencies it supports. Besides the conference's partnership with the orphanage in Jalingo, Nigeria, Justice for Our Neighbors in Omaha provides free, high-quality immigration legal services. The Numb Bicycle Ride raises money to combat hunger, and Micah Corps provides 10-week summer internships for young adults to work on leadership development around justice issues. Nebraska also celebrates and embraces diversity.
This conference looks at the spirit of who a person is, not the outward package. The outward package is important. It's beautiful. It's what God's made, the physicality we carry. You know, the fact that we're red and yellow, black and white. And that's what's endeared this conference. That's what's made this conference special to me.
The Kansas West Conference also brings several gifts to the Great Plains. The conference's responsible management of financial resources has kept Kansas West on strong financial footing. This has been possible through careful budgeting as well as the foresight to anticipate financial challenges. Bishop Jones said that the people in the Kansas West Conference embody a sense of unity better than any other conference in the connection. Members work together, even through differences, to focus on their collective goals and make sure that those goals are reached. Kansas West also embraces a sense of unity with their United Methodist brothers and sisters in the Zimbabwe East Conference with their pioneering Chabadza partnership. This unique understanding of mission emphasizes a side-by-side cooperative relationship on multiple levels, from the conference to the districts to the individual congregations and people.
The word Chabadza comes from the word Badza, which in English means whole.
Like
this, yes.
Okay.
And what it literally means then is that people would go to the fields, cultivating their fields. They would have always extra hoe or hose because a neighbor may pass through and say, may we give you Chabadza, which means may we help you, may we give you help.
Because it's not something Americans are doing for the Zimbabweans.
Yes.
We must do it together as partners.
The word is together
as
partners.
One of the strengths of the Kansas East Conference is its long-standing commitment to starting new churches. Even during the financial crisis of the late 1970s and early 80s, the Kansas East Conference committed to raise money and establish the Pioneer Fund, an endowment that has helped finance the planting of more than 30 new churches since 1979. Kansas East also has a long history of mission, both in other countries and within the conference. The annual Bishop's Roundup for Hunger collects funds and supplies for agencies in the conference and beyond. The conference's supported work in Haiti and Mexico have been life-changing for the people there. This focus on mission extends to communities affected by disaster. The conference's disaster response ministry has helped countless families and communities recover from devastating disasters like the tornado that struck Redding.
They were the first group in here. They set up with water, snacks, work gloves, construction-grade black bags so people had equipment to work with. They knew how to respond to people, how to treat people. They were the place in town that the people knew they could go to get information and help. They were here first, and they are still here now 10 months later.
You know, as we walk into tomorrow, we take all of who we are. We take all of the wonderful events of our history. We take the spirit of the people who helped make us who we are. We take that with us. We have the gift of taking the seeds of the past and using them to plant a future so that there will be a future for people yet to come, especially the people who will inhabit the Great Plains area.